Yeah, it's a different link. You about to come now.
All right.
We about to see this again. Open your ears.
Direction for your ambitions.
New narrative.
This the community coalition. Drumel, Corey, and Dory here for the intervention. We've been letting it slide for too long. Here on not no more slipping. Unity in our communities is how we rise up. Empowerment to self, knowledge is wealth. Let's wise up. No more fighting as individuals. We municipal. Change the forecast. This the podcast to listen to. You got a vision. We got a vision.
Let's make it visible.
Say we gotta fight for our rights. Well, then enlist me. All bite, no bark.
Real talk.
360.
Yeah.
What up? What up? What up? What up? Hey. Hey. Hey.
Yeah, we back. We had a little trouble. You know, sometimes stuff like that happen. Hold on, so you can see who you talking to.
The bounce back though.
I'm saying, get it back. Yeah, we had a little bit of trouble, but we back right now. I'd like to join you. I like to. I ain't even had a lot of wine yet. But I would like to invite you to Real Talk 360, where we talk about real things, about real people.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like what I say, sometimes we don't. But hey, I've been getting a lot of feedback.
But that's real though.
Good.
Everybody's supposed to like what you say.
Man, we were talking about that. I've been talking about that $69. That's $69 a week, all week.
Hey man. Really though. Really though.
Yeah, so
That is real. That's real for a lot of the people we familiar with.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people who like got a lot more followers that ain't even relevant in their life.
Yeah.
You know?
But I need y'all to do one thing while we talking till we get started. Please go share this.
Share.
Go in the comments, put your friend's name, man, because it's always a good talk.
Yeah.
It's always a good talk.
Us.
So I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. 1, 2,
1001 Mississippi.
3.
2 Mississippi.
But you know what, man?
What's that?
This week was a good week.
Do you know where your vehicles are? You would if you
This
had
week
this.
was a good week.
Absolutely. This side of the dirt, bro.
You was in that number all week.
Hey man.
All week.
What more can you
All
ask
week.
for? What can you ask for?
But 27 years,
Oh,
a great tape came out.
Oh man.
It was called the Purple Tape. Some of you young cats now, you young women, y'all didn't have a box. Y'all didn't even have a CD. I had a box. No, I was grown. I had a Kentwood 2 double cassette with the CD, turned it whole about 10 CDs. And then one day my homeboy came through. With this. I do not own the rights to this. Yeah, but if you're a real hip hop fan, you know what this is.
man, listen.
Kennedy on the second glass. We about to get lit. Oh, hey,
Yo.
Now yo, what up, yo?
time is running out.
It's for real though.
Let's connect, politics, ditto.
We can trade places.
Lifting in the staircase.
Word up.
Incarcerated Scarface.
I just had to give you a little bit. I ain't want him to come back and say we copyrighted. But we back. Yo, Corey, what's up, man?
Oh man, I've been watching the Wu-Tang on Hulu this week too. That was
I
too
done seen
perfect.
it. No.
Oh man, I was
First
just
time
watching.
you seen it?
Yes, finished it.
Oh, man.
Finished it.
Okay.
Yes,
You-
yes,
okay.
yes,
Hey,
yes.
let's give him this, Kennedy.
Yes, yes. Timing couldn't have been better for that right there. Ooh, I was loving it. They did a really good job, great job of casting. But that right there, though, that Purple Tape, I
Did it
knew it as
great.
the Purple Tape before I knew the name of the album, and mine wasn't an original. I had to dub it. I had to get a copy from somebody else. So mine was on another tape with the 2 things on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So, ooh,
It's all right. It's okay.
I knew the songs though.
So what's up, man? What's going on?
Everything's great, man.
What's
Blessed.
over there in the Granite States? What's going on over there, man?
COVID.
It's COVID. Wow.
Real spill. COVID.
I was
School started this week.
okay.
Come on, man, it's crazy. I knew them kids had it when we went to the orientation. It's that cough. It's a certain cough that lets you know that's it. That's that thing right there. It's like they choking on something and trying to catch their breath at the same time. And I knew it was a bunch of kids in there. And sure enough, 3 days into the new school year, we fell victim to it. So we fighting back. We but we fully vaccinated, boosted, and everything. So you still can get it, of course. But I'm sure that's contributing to her not having a significant
At
fever.
this point, it's like a summer cold.
Yeah, it is. So we good with it. But that's what's going on over there. We got her separated from everybody else and treating her different without sending her into a panic and letting her know what's going on.
It's your oldest baby?
No, my baby, she 5.
Ooh, that hurt, man. You
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I bet you want to go beat all them kids up at school.
Man, I was in there that night. I was like, "Don't you all see these kids sick?
Hey, I said, hey,
They
man.
coughing. That's the cough right there."
When we went to orientation, I said, yo, it's COVID in here. I know it is. Hey, when I go into places more than 10 people, it's
Told
COVID
you,
in here.
I was masked up. I knew it.
Everywhere.
I knew it was in there. I knew it was in there.
I'm just scared of monkeypox.
Oh my goodness!
I am like terrible.
Oh, man.
Hey, at least we're in a good space though right now. It says only 28 cases in the whole state of South Carolina.
Only?
Only 28. Listen, did you know where all the big cases at though?
California,
New York,
is ridiculous.
Florida. They in the thousands. That means that could be your neighbor. Yeah, 28. I could deal with 28 in the big state of South Carolina. So I could deal with 28
For now.
For now, you know what I mean?
In Florida, they said the cases on the rise in Florida.
Yeah, big. Yeah, yeah. So
Man, one of my daughters live in California, the other live in Florida.
Oh no!
tell her don't set no cash.
And
And
that's
that's just
when-
passing them through
Yeah,
courtesy.
That's
they
just like handshakes,
Yeah,
right?
everything.
That's
Yeah.
just.
But now they're like, it's airborne.
Oh,
Man,
You
everything's
need to stay at least 15 feet away.
everything is
Someone's
airborne if they sprayed it in the air.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just telling you what the
Ooh,
CDC
that's
say,
a-
but
you
you know
said
they
another
don't always get it right.
That's another subject.
it rained down on one of them chemtrails up
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yep.
Joe.
Trails, yeah, Kim Trails.
Kenny, what's been going on besides at work?
School starting back.
Yeah.
Man, only
My
thing
son
you
had
do.
his first scrimmage last night.
Okay.
What it look like?
And they don't know.
They don't know.
I kept asking them like, who won? I don't know. They didn't
Don't
take
nobody
score,
really
they was
really
just
scared.
playing.
Yeah.
You know, so
So you wasn't like, yo, what's the score?
no, I didn't go because it was in Bluffton. I don't even know where that is.
Okay, yeah, they just practicing.
Yeah. So but other than that and band practice, that's it. That's all I do.
So you gonna
That's
be
enough,
at the game?
though. Believe me, that's
Yeah.
enough.
So you gonna be at the game doing like this,
yeah.
looking at the football field, looking at the
looking at the
band.
band,
Go,
that's
baby!
Same time.
Hey, what I
Same
want to
time.
know, I seen that work today, man,
What happened?
on TikTok. You ain't seen? Oh man, she jamming.
I
Yeah.
got to go in the bathroom do my little TikTok dance.
Hey, and I love
Don't
you,
do me.
and I love you,
Don't do
and I
me.
love you for that, baby.
Don't
she
do
said,
me.
baby.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Gotta step my TikTok game up.
Yeah. Hey, you'll get a good one out of it. You, at least one a day. You gonna get it from Kennedy, man.
Damn.
Sorry.
Yo.
Alright.
What's the deal,
Listen,
son?
man. Hey, me and my wife business is picking up some steam.
There
I'm
we
talking about,
go.
man, listen.
There we go.
Listen. Ain't nothing like a couple that can work together, have a business together, and thrive. I'm talking about, man, listen.
Beautiful.
I mean, yo, there is.
And sleep in the same bed?
What?
Yes, sir.
What? I mean, I'll be snoring and slobbing now, boy. The extra money coming in the house.
Truly.
I know that's right.
Everybody sleeping good.
Ain't that's my call all week.
Yo, I'll be busy, yo.
Hey.
Yo.
Ain't that's my
You
call
let
all
you
week.
know.
Hey, I even
Listen.
went by his house. I ain't even go over there and knock on the door.
Like, yo, I'll see him Friday.
Listen,
Straight up.
listen. The house for like a trap house. Thinking back, we out there baking cups and everything. I'm like, yo, I'm walking out in the morning with a bag full of cups and just like, yo, what you need? And I'm getting hit on the phone. My wife getting hit on the phone. I'm like, oh,
His post just came down my For You page, and like the cups are nice.
Really?
So they're real nice. I'm looking at the LeBron for my son.
listen, man, I'm getting hit up. Or listen, I'm walking out the door from work and somebody texts me like, listen, can you come to us? I'm like, man, I'm in the parking lot. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. You can hit me up. So I thank God for everything. I thank for all the
Exactly.
blessings. I'm saying, man, that's love right there.
Hey, shout it out again, man.
Hey.
You got 20 seconds, not 5 minutes.
Listen, I ain't gotta say too much, man.
Oh, he big time. saying? Hey, we let the cups do the talking. I don't say
I
too
don't
much.
listen. Crafty Girls Creation. Just come check us out. We got a Facebook page, and like I said, we got business cards out here flowing in the city, and like I said, we even getting out of state orders. So that's great.
Son,
Like I said, just check
y'all
us
taking
out.
work out of state?
What? Listen, we shipping Jersey,
Cross
North Carolina.
lines.
Listen. We
that's
getting
what I'm
numbers
talking
right
about.
now. All you gotta do is, like I said, if you want to follow me, Tory Chad on TikTok, you see all the cups. I got the soundtrack in the background playing the music to match the cups. Man, listen.
I saw that too.
Listen, I'm gonna bring you in some type of way. I'm the marketing genius next to the man that's next to the man for the marketing and sales genius.
He's crafty.
That's crazy, man.
Yo,
Hey, yo. My name is Jamel Lyon. My week was all right, man.
Great, man. Thank you.
No, hey, man, I did one thing once. I went to 2 car lines one day. That took 2.5 hours.
What was it, morning or afternoon? Though?
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Yes.
School is out at 3. They was in the car line at 1:50.
wow.
I said, yo, when I was young in school, parents ain't had them in the cars.
A lot more bus riders, right?
And walkers.
And couldn't get off work. And couldn't
Yeah,
get off work.
walkers. Damn, she said something.
Yeah.
just now.
I was a
She's like,
walker.
She had we had walkers.
Yeah.
I was a walker.
Hey, I couldn't even and the many parents couldn't get off work.
Nope.
I was
Right.
like, God damn.
Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah.
had time. Yeah.
Listen, that school traffic is something different too.
Man. Then they had the
Hey,
nerve.
cut
at
in front of mama if you
Oh
want to.
man,
Okay,
it's
you
road
gonna
rage. Road rage out
I'll
there,
fight.
heavy.
How long
Early,
I been waiting in this line?
early in the morning.
My whole lunch hour.
Okay.
Yeah, it is like, they be out there early.
I
Like
had to get off work to run pick them up. I got to go back. Yeah.
yes, yeah, it
Shoot.
is. Then they didn't let them in. When
That's $69 in gas.
boy,
Okay.
ain't lying.
I done-
You
ain't lying
get it
about
now. You get it now.
shut mine off. Shut it
Hey,
off.
you can't shut that off. Not this week.
We in
You gotta
line.
let that AC run, baby.
Oh, you in the afternoon? You right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
In the
In
afternoon.
the, in the morning too. It be like 80 degrees in the morning.
They do be like 8 in the morning. It has been. Listen, at 5 in the morning, my thing say 77. I be like, man, 77 already?
My
Already.
thing said 80 real hot.
Earth is
I thought somebody text me out the dashboard or something, man.
Earth getting hotter and hotter and hotter.
Oh man.
Y'all heard say that the earth is spinning faster.
Y'all,
Yeah, I heard that too.
I
heard
think
that.
so.
no. I'm so glad you said that because I asked some. I was like, "Yo, dude, it seems like the Earth is just spinning," and they were like, "Yo, man, you need to stop doing what you're doing. You need to stop doing." And I was
They
like,
said the earth is
"No,
spinning faster.
the Earth, is, and it's getting hotter."
They said recently we had like the shortest day ever. Nice.
Yeah, one day I woke up and it was over.
See there,
It was over.
That's why I came.
I was like, yo, I thought it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. It was 6 o'clock at night.
Oh, you had. Oh, you was
You
tired.
had one of them.
Yeah, you
No,
had-
I just
everybody
playing,
had
man.
one of
No.
them.
Hey, yo,
man,
but
I'm
I do
for real.
think.
I think it is. I do.
Yeah, I do think that right now we where California should be.
Could be.
You feel what I'm
I don't
saying?
put
Off.
nothing past nothing no more. I promise you.
Something off.
I don't put nothing past
feel what I'm
nothing.
saying?
Something
I understand
is,
what you're saying.
Something
yeah,
is off.
think about it. Yeah,
I don't put
yeah.
nothing past nothing. I think everything is illusion. We just here. I don't know nothing.
It's almost over.
I don't know nothing.
There was a volcanic eruption in one of the, I don't know where it was, but it was a volcanic eruption in the ocean a couple days ago, and it shot up like 10% of what's already in the ozone up in there again. It was a volcanic
Everything
eruption.
is just, it's crazy.
And nobody even talks about stuff like that, man. It was
how does Ethiopia have their own
Time zone.
different calendar system?
His calendar system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's like June. It's like May in China, ain't it? So I heard
They do got the Chinese calendar. They do stuff different.
it's like May in China.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I see
But,
that. They say it's like May in China. My man said it's illusion. Yeah.
I don't know,
I'm telling
man.
you.
I've been trying to tell people I didn't want to say it out loud because they think I'm crazy.
Yeah,
No,
well,
because the daylight
everybody
saving
crazy.
time, the
Yeah.
daylight saving
Everybody
time
crazy.
always threw me off. I was like, how we just gonna change time? And
yeah.
just-
Like it's about like the fall back and the spring ahead
Yeah,
thing.
I'm like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
up with that?
yeah.
They was getting me mixed up because when they supposed to spring forward, I was falling back.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, y'all can spring forward. I'm fall back, man.
Okay then.
Straight up.
Crazy, something the earth spinning.
Yeah,
I can believe that. I can believe that.
And then another thing you could tell is the time is not really because they say that they could stop having daylight savings time. How can you just stop having
you
daylight
stop
savings? You've been
it?
having it
Yeah.
for
You just stop it.
Even like
just stop
Congress
it.
was supposed to decide on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This state right here is not gonna. We're not gonna.
Yeah,
do
we ain't
daylight.
going, and y'all gonna do it, but we ain't
But
gonna
it's
do it.
gotta be-
crazy though because the time actually changes like through the seasons. Like
Yep.
8 o'clock now, you go outside, it's still light.
9 o'clock is still light.
Yeah,
sometimes.
9 o'clock is still light.
And
But,
then it's- and then
but
it's
time
6
ain't
o'clock
nothing
in
without no
October.
numbers. Right?
Right.
Time ain't nothing without no numbers.
But then think about Alaska, where it could stay daylight 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
And then dark.
Yeah, that's what they. Yeah.
They got to have the highest crime rate in the world.
Why?
For them 6
Crime?
months.
Because it's night.
I heard it's expensive as hell.
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know what's so crazy? I remember when I was in the military, I met a young lady from Alaska, and I was like, "You born or you was did y'all move this?" And I was born there, and she was chocolate, like she was dark skinned, and I was thinking like, how can you be that complexion in Alaska when you have, you know what I mean? Like you have them periods of time where there's no sun, and she was, and I was like, I was just shocked. It just shocked by me, like she was
I
born
couldn't
and
stay
raised
there.
in Alaska.
That would just seasonal depression disorder. And probably like, oh wow, I couldn't do it.
But I wonder what's the highest it gets there, like weather-wise. Like, what's the warmest day they ever have to record?
I don't know. There's different parts of Alaska too.
Yeah,
Because
it
it's a
is.
huge state.
Yeah, it is
You know what I mean?
definitely.
So,
Yeah. Because
I've seen a
I think
TikTok.
Anchorage is the largest.
But I think I seen a TikTok where this is when the Russian, Ukrainian war started, and dude did a TikTok, and it was like Russia was like 100 kilometers from a certain point in Alaska.
Wow.
I gotta find that video.
It is a tip, I remember they was clowning on Pelosi when she said she could see Russia from her house.
Yeah.
That was funny. But that's I have if you look at the globe or map or whatnot, it is the tips of
know.
tip of Alaska. It's kind of close, so I don't know the distance, but that's ill.
He said it was like
don't wanna
100 kilometers from where he was standing.
You know, I ain't never going to Russia.
Or
Me
Alaska.
neither.
Me either.
Probably not
Straight
Alaska.
up.
Ain't no need.
Probably not Alaska.
Yeah.
For what?
They did Brittany wrong.
They did her.
Boy.
And it's,
I ain't gonna say they did her wrong. They hit her with a hard 9 for
that seems so personal. I don't care what nobody says.
For real.
That is
that part.
But I said that
Seems
I thought that
personal.
they set her up from the beginning when they made her plead guilty. Like, even if you are guilty, you don't supposed to go into the court and say I'm guilty.
Why not?
No, because you have a fighting chance at least some type of way.
How was she gonna say she was innocent?
It was no way for finding innocent, but yeah.
So now you lying under oath.
No, but check this out. Every time they say they're no guilty, they lying over oath.
Yeah.
When you go in there the first time when they ask you guilty, you always say not guilty.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't let them do that. You don't do their job for them. You
Yeah.
make them do their job.
Yep.
Make them prove you guilty.
Yep.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
You don't give it to
I
her.
thought she got caught though.
Yeah, she did, but
did.
still, there's ways you got to get caught.
Yeah.
Okay, they had to follow
Yeah.
protocol.
Yeah, you gonna have to prove that
They
was
coulda-
mine.
yeah.
You got to prove that I put that in that bag.
Okay.
9/10 of possession. That's what they say.
All right. Okay.
But check this out. You got to figure, right? We saying it's harsh, right? Mm-hmm. And 9 years is a while, but we saying it's harsh by
I
the United States sentencing guidelines.
that's what me and I was talking about. We don't know the rules over there. We don't know what
Yeah.
the customs are. What's traditional
She's
over there.
been there before, so I think she knows the rules. I think she's gotten away with it.
But check this out. You
might have gotten
got
away
people
with it
here
before.
right now in the United States that don't know the rules.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I mean, they might know the rules, but they don't know the law.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You know
from
what I'm saying?
Or the
From what
consequences.
I understand, it was like 300 pins or something.
I heard it was like 0.3 grams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point.
Oil.
But
That's
that's
oil.
Or
It's
less
oil
than
independent.
yeah,
Oil.
like a
But it's still enough to charge you with. You know what I'm saying? Once they put it on that thing and it hit, bing, that's case.
And that's why I think it's personal.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
But if you look at it like this, you got to look at it. Most countries, a lot of countries, they with drugs over here, they kind of lenient to certain people, certain places. But a lot of other people, they like, we don't want that mess in our country.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're harsh penalties.
Yeah.
And you figure, like I said before, I don't care. You could pay anybody, any lawyer, a bunch of money, but she was never gonna get. You ain't going against Putin.
No, yeah.
And check this out. So really, you went with a public defender, and that lawyer did their job is to plea. Now you could have went to trial and lost it, ended up with life. But they said plea, not knowing when you plead, you really don't know.
I don't
you,
think she's gonna do it.
You really don't know what you're gonna get.
She'll be home.
But you check this out now. You know we feel bad and all that, right?
We is French.
We feel a lot of people feel bad, right?
A lot, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
much better. Yeah.
But there's people over here.
Come on.
It's called a mandatory minimum,
Amen.
and they was getting 10 years to start.
Come on now.
Over a little rock.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on now.
You
So
right.
yeah. So when you get outraged about your people right here
That's
in this country.
That's all I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? If it was me
got
and
a
you,
point there.
if it was me and you, we've been over there. We've been over there doing life.
And they wouldn't, and we wouldn't have been on no newspaper.
No,
no
They ain't
news
trading
coverage.
nobody for me and Corey.
Nope.
It shouldn't have been.
And
No, you know how they said? Shouldn't have been no this.
Yeah, he know better than that.
Yeah, he know. But I know his mama taught him better than that.
Yeah, but I can feel empathy for a lot of people, and
Yeah?
I just feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
it was just that was just ridiculous.
Yeah, you
I
got-
feel like that was ridiculous.
But we don't know. That's
absurd.
That's ridiculous.
That's
for us.
absurd.
Yeah,
That's absurd
yeah.
for us.
But-
But when you don't know somebody else's rules and the consequences of
She know the rules. She just got away with it plenty of times before
Yeah,
this time.
that's what I'm saying. She done got
she'll
away
go over
with
there
it.
every summer to play
They
ball.
were playing-
I mean, go play, but
They
go
were
over there
playing
play
chess.
Yeah.
That's all they were doing. They were playing chess.
Yep.
And when and a good time for them to make their move. This was a good time.
Yeah, because she goes over there on a regular to play ball for them. This
Right,
is not her
right.
first. This
That's
was
where
not her
she
first
make-
trip.
That's where she makes most of her money.
Yeah, this is not her first trip.
We go back to that dude.
Yeah.
But check this out. One day, a police pulled me over and they searched my car and stuff. You know what he told me?
What?
He said, I got 100 times to do this. And I could be wrong every one of them. But you only got one time to mess up and you gone.
That's true.
So you could get away with it 4 or 5 times. But that one time that you go over there, we
I
could be
find
cool.
it hard to believe that she was taking that over there. And if
I
Russia,
thought she was taking it back.
however she
leaving
was
Russia.
trying to get it through, whatever. I find it hard to believe if they say Russia is strict as they say it was. They didn't miss that. They didn't miss none of that.
It could have been. They could have thought it was vape. But hey, yo, she got caught up in the worst time ever. When they
And
say
that's-
at the wrong,
Yeah.
if they say
Timing is everything
If they
on
ever
that.
said the wrong place at the wrong time,
That was it.
She was at the wrong place at the
So
wrong
what's up
time.
with this
And that's-
Russian arms dealer?
Well, that's one time where I think her her profile worked against her.
Yeah,
It might work for her in the end because she's probably, like you said, she probably gonna get.
but
She
I
gonna get
don't.
away.
I don't think they're gonna
But
trade.
they used her.
I don't think they're gonna let that dude out, the arms dealer, out of jail for her.
Oh, really?
No, because what did America say? We do not negotiate with terrorists.
And they're not. They're not gonna back. No. America is not gonna do that at all.
No.
No.
So she gonna.
No.
And
But she
y'all don't
still
think she
something.
Y'all don't
But
think
see-
she coming home?
But
think
see,
she
I
is.
think. But check this out.
Will she be home in 2022?
Now,
I don't think.
but see, check this out.
that.
If it's
I don't
any,
think she's gonna do the whole 9.
if the law is like the law, if she get that 9, she gonna do that 9. But she has, if the Russia is anything like the United States, you can appeal to the Supreme Court. I don't know. You can appeal
might
to the
be
federal
now,
court,
Supreme Court.
and you could do something like what they call habeas corpus. That mean
This is Russia. We
your
don't have that.
your sentence was too harsh, but we don't know. But we don't know. Now I hope she come home and I hope everything be straight. But hey, yo, when she do come home, let's remember all those people that's in jail right
hope
now
a
over
lot
some
of-
BS.
I remember
Oh,
it
some
now.
other-
all right.
I remember it
Read
now.
a story about a guy doing life sentence over like an ounce of weed and doing life, and then
Yeah.
they doubled down. He couldn't get parole or whatnot.
I remember it now when Becky and Todd are taking classes on how to cultivate weed, and they're getting grants for agricultural
Yep.
degrees and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I remember it now because Jaquan's still in jail, and he gonna serve out his time.
Whole time.
His whole time
Hey,
for a 3.5,
Yeah.
and Becky getting she getting a degree.
For a
Yeah.
and a
They
clip in
gonna
the ad.
triple, quadruple her money.
Yeah.
And prime example, Iman Shumpert.
Okay.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Nah, he don't got a joint.
You don't
He
know.
got 6
6
ounces of weed. Come, hey, smoking weed ain't that important.
Come on, man. Stop.
It's
playing.
not that important.
It's not.
And
You
when
could have put that in the mail,
or you could have just.
or your homeboy, or
You ain't got to travel with that.
the other dude was supposed to carry that, but but you know, check this out. But now that's a federal case.
Why is it federal now?
It was in the airport.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Automatic.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Automatic.
Yo, I said, yo,
That's
what's his name on the shot?
Come on, man. Ain't he married
Rob.
to Tiana?
Rob. He being Rob for real.
Hold up.
Hey, yo,
Yes.
he married to Tiana.
Tiana,
Taylor, yeah.
Two
And now-
beautiful little girls.
Oh my
like,
goodness, man. Come on, Iman.
He was slipping in his pimping.
You ain't slipping with 6 ounces, man.
I mean,
yourself.
yeah, but listen, grab the wrong bag. Could have grabbed the. Oh, it's time to go. And then you go to a state that don't.
If it was
You
me,
smell that?
oh, I got a problem. Oh, I got a problem.
Yeah.
Yo, that was
Damn,
just
though.
no. That's just I can't
Come
say it's
on,
a lapse
y'all.
of judgment. That's just dumb.
But
I
you
mean,
know what? I
could have been high.
Don't make
But
it
you know
easy
what?
on them. Don't make it
You know
easy on
who?
them.
You know who could have bought her? You know who could have bought her home? Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Yeah, we said that a while ago. When
Everybody say that
she would have
Trump
been,
would've
she
got
would have
her
been home by
Yeah.
now.
I don't know,
Hey.
but he made a statement to leave her there though.
Yo,
He did.
yeah. But if he was, because he ain't the president anymore, he mad. But
Oh, he coming back though.
man, I don't. You know, check this out. Now check this out.
They
Ain't no way
dumping on him.
he
right
can't
now.
come back.
Yeah, they dumping on him.
But
They
you know what?
Dumping on Trump.
You know what I admire about Trump?
What's that?
He can make people follow him.
Oh yeah.
Because they know he can't come back in 2024, and they still on the side of the road talking about Trump 2024, and buy this $20 flag.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. They really are.
For real.
So that means people will believe anything.
They really will.
Shoot, man. No, the man can't come back 2024.
They believing in
I
something.
ain't
though.
knew
Some-
what the hype was. Like I was in patient rooms and families talking about, oh, he's a great businessman, so I think he'll be a great president. And, you know,
I didn't think
I
you was
was
gonna
like-
win.
me neither. I thought it was just okay. They ain't got nobody to run, man.
I was-
They just throw him up there.
Hey, yo. He sure had that gas right, though. He had that gas right.
Gas on line.
Yeah,
But
man.
I actually
Desert people had them PPPs popping too.
He's an asshole. Yeah, he's an asshole. But I don't actually think everything he said was just, absurd.
No.
And I agree with that. Everything he said, he spoke a lot of truth.
Yes.
When he was telling people to get off their ASS and go get a JOB.
Yeah.
And then keeping jobs in America. Like,
Yeah, that's big.
I mean,
But
But I need you to
he
denounce.
predicted-
I just need you to denounce the KKK.
But
Yeah.
he predicted this years ago. It's recorded of him saying that if I ever ran for president, I'm gonna run for the Republican Party because that's the dumbest party. in the
Yeah, he said
he
that.
said that.
yeah, he did
He
say
said that, man.
But they don't care.
So he
don't care.
knew. He just waited his time and he did what he did.
But Donald Trump was always taking pictures with rappers. And,
Because we embraced him.
but that was so long ago that, you know what I'm saying?
that's- Hey,
so
man.
long ago. And it's so many, he said the dumbest stuff, like, I don't know. I guess it's a show. Maybe it's just a show.
Yeah.
When the cameras come on, it's a show. But, when you hear people say, even back then, like, so many good things about Donald Trump, I don't know.
Yeah. He was building a lot of stuff, and we our culture always attach on the rich people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But when you attach
We
on
invite everybody to the cookout.
yeah,
Like,
but
that's
when
crazy.
when you attach the rich people because they're rich, but you didn't do your homework and see how he blackballed them boys back then.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But we're gonna attach on to what's right now.
Because he can put some more money in their pocket.
Yeah, and he ain't putting nothing in your pocket.
Yeah.
But who would be there's no true politician. I don't care. There's
Ain't nothing true about a
ain't
politician.
nothing- There's no true
even
politician.
Obama changed in his second term. Because you think about it, his first term, he didn't mention anything about gay marriages and nothing like that. Second term, what happened? He knew he needed them on his side to win
I
it.
didn't expect anything from Obama, just like I don't expect anything from any president.
Nope.
The only thing about Obama that I really liked was his image and
Yeah,
portrayal of a
for
black
black
family.
family. Yeah.
Like
That's what-
putting that out
that-
on Front Street and
that's-
kids getting to see that.
And that's why he won.
But he
Yeah.
was very smart and he was a
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah, speaker.
Or-
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Or-
like
And that's what
Martin
food-
Luther King. He was
And that's what fools you every time.
Yes. That's all the politician has to do. Is talk right.
oratorically supreme. Like when he talks, you're gonna listen.
No,
You got to look at what he
got-
rode. He was coming off of who being the Republican W. You know what I'm saying? He was
Yeah.
coming off of W, and then Trump was coming off of the first black president.
Yeah.
So
And they was gonna pick
which-
anybody.
which lets me know that the executive branch of the legislation in America is just the figurehead. They just for the headline.
Yeah, but you can
They
tell
don't,
that.
they don't really do nothing.
Yeah, you can tell that because they stopped everything that Obama
Yeah,
supposedly tried to
it's
do.
that legislative branch, the Congress and the House, where the work get done.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
They
So-
wouldn't vote with him.
Exactly.
They voted
But-
against him.
But it's a lot of things that they didn't put on the front street about Obama as well. Like, he's one of the presidents that dropped the most bombs in these other countries.
Yes, he did.
Like, yes,
He
dropped
signed off
the
on them,
most-
yes.
And behind our back signing the blue law. Like, it just snuck up on us. It was signed before I even knew what it was.
You know how to open? I knew it was something about that boy. I knew it was something about
you know
that
what
boy.
I'm
But
saying? They show him in the tan suit and you know walking across the lawn with the dog. You know they showed us that stuff. They ain't showing us sitting at that desk where he was signing and you know what's going on. And that's the only thing about it. But people were saying his praises,
because they ain't never seen that before.
saying his praises,
Yeah.
and just but they can't say what's going on. Like what did he do?
You can't. Only you know they're gonna say he gave us health care.
He wasn't in the position to do nothing.
Yeah, but
Which
when-
we should have anyway.
when you have to have somebody else sign off for you to have your policies, procedures, or anything implemented,
It's kind of tough. Yeah, definitely.
it's kind of
That
tough.
whole-
But then after you follow and you see what Trump did, and he just like, nah, this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Sign that in there.
Yeah.
Get that.
That
in
whole
there.
checks and
executive-
balances thing. I mean, when you learn that in high school, checks and balances, everybody got to check behind each other. So what's the purpose of the president? What's the purpose of that executive chair and then
figurehead.
you know
Media.
the legislative chair, then the judicial? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to check each other. So who's in control?
But you're right. Now, if you're a Republican president with a Republican House, then you straight. Or you a Democratic president with a Democratic House, you straight.
You should be, but because
they
Biden
gon-
is not.
They damn. Oh man, terrible.
Because Joe Manchin and
Come on, man.
listen.
I tried to tell people about Joe.
Yo.
They thought I was tripping.
Listen,
man.
hey,
Nah, man.
hey. So
Thought I was
that-
tripping.
It ain't always
They
true.
said we'd rather have him than Trump.
That's all they said. Like, listen, they
That's-
knew election time. They
For the
said, oh,
last-
there she go.
That's the model of the last 3 elected presidents. I'd rather have him than W.
Yeah.
I'd rather have him than a black president. I'd rather have him than Trump.
But I think
That's what-
that's
that's what-
the purpose. Like,
Of that executive branch.
put
You're exactly
him in
right.
there. Put this asshole, this clown in the chair. They'll fall for anybody behind him.
You right.
They will go for anybody behind him.
I
Hey, yo.
think Joe Biden rode the back of Barack though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
I just think he about to go. And like, I give it to him because he did it perfect too. Then he bought Miss Harris in there,
Yeah. He's his sister.
And she spoke for the first time in like
and she was
6 months.
She
yesterday.
she was black until she got elected. Then she Asian and black.
She's Jamaican. She anything.
Hey, yo,
Indian,
check this out, man.
Whatever.
Telling you, man.
You sent me something about Karen. They said the word Karen is racist.
No,
that
you
was me.
said
That was you, my
That was
fault.
me. Yeah.
Hey, yo,
Yeah, somebody was.
I said that.
explain that to me, man, to the people.
So I came across an article, man, and it was saying that Karen is considered as a racist term towards our European sisters due to the fact that let me see if I can pull up
Oh,
the
my
article real
goodness.
quick.
Karen is racist to them.
Yes. Karen is racist to them.
This can't
said-
be true. This can't be true.
Emily said this. Emily Swaden said, yes, the K word is stronger than the N word,
It's stronger.
at least currently. Now, I don't know this other word, and the other patriotic has been around longer than slavery. Just don't use either, okay? Stop saying Karen. Karen is a
What?
racist,
Sexist?
sexist term equivalent to the N word for white women.
Man.
Calling a woman Karen is an attempt to get rid of women's right to stand up for themselves.
So that means
What?
You know the crazy thing?
What?
One day, me and my son was at the car wash, right? I was going through it, and the dude kind of hit my car hard with a stick, right? So I jumped out there, man. You got a problem? Something wrong with you?
You
I said, why you just, yeah.
You jumped out of the car?
Yeah, I jumped out of the car. I was like, yo. Because the side mirror cost a little grip. I said, yo, why you hit my car like that? You having a bad day or something? So he gets high, go get his manager, and we talking all that. But when I got back in the car, my son said, Daddy, you got to be careful. He could be a Karen.
For real. They got a whole TikTok dedicated to Karen. Like,
Yeah, that stuff do happen, man.
That's that privilege.
The damsel in distress.
that's that privilege, yes.
But how does when did this come into play though? Like she's stating this
Forever.
like this is fact.
That's
like,
Emmett Till, right?
No, I'm not talking about the Karen thing, saying that was a racist word. How Karen become?
Oh.
the
No,
name
no,
Karen?
they just doing it now because we calling them out. Because we was always Shaniquas and all that. So,
yeah.
like, why you mad now?
Talk to him. 'Cause
Like,
you got a
come
name.
on,
for
you
it.
got a name now.
Yeah, yeah.
And we putting y'all on Front
Because
Street.
you earned that. You earned that over your actions. Now that we got camera phones.
And actually, it's a movie out called Karen too. I wanted to see that made by
It
Jordan
is
Peele.
overly exaggerated.
It is?
It's comedy.
It's a watch.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, come on now. This
You
lady
tripping.
would have been dead. Like, but yeah, it's a good watch. Like, I wouldn't
Oh, okay.
break nothing out there.
I heard on the radio,
Yeah.
T.O. had a run in with a Karen. Terrell Owens, the wide receiver, he had somebody, kind of call him out. It was on for him. He was like, "Yo, I seen it on the internet, but yo, this is real."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I heard that too.
Yeah.
It was something that she was like, "You jumped out your car. You was attacking me." And he was like, "I wasn't even attacking
She
you."
said he ran a stop sign.
Yeah.
There was no stop sign.
Yep.
And then she said he came at her.
I heard that.
He put his car in park and came at her. He said, first of all, her husband, I think she had her husband or her boyfriend or whatever in the car with her. He said, I don't even do that, but you got a dude with you. I ain't coming at you.
And he ain't say nothing.
No. He just started recording at that point.
Yeah.
And then after the cop came or whoever that was, you could hear her crying.
Yep.
And she started crying. I was like, oh, man.
It came at me and all.
It
was broke down.
She broke down and started crying.
That's 20 years.
She said, you're a black man approaching a white
White
woman.
woman.
Yeah.
It's okay.
She said that.
Okay.
She said that, man. I'm like, yo.
They know this though.
That's a go-to move.
They know this.
They earned that with these camera phones we got. They earned that. So that's where Karen came from. Remember the lady? Was it Karen who at the cookout?
Yeah.
That's who started it, right?
At the park.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it was
so-
cooking at
yeah,
Barbecue Becky.
Yep.
Becky.
Barbecue Becky.
Mm-hmm.
And it had so many. What was the girl in the park? She was walking her dog and it was a black guy in there.
He was bird.
Yeah.
He was doing the bird. Yeah, he was bird. Yeah, shooting. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what? Yeah.
It's so
when you say it,
many.
it's just like, yo, that's crazy.
And what about the it was a musician and the son, the white lady accused his son of stealing her phone.
Oh,
And she attacked him in the
yep.
hotel lobby or something like that.
Oh, I thought it was.
I heard something about
I don't know,
that.
but I remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
And it wasn't even her phone.
It wasn't her phone.
It wasn't even her
Yeah.
phone.
That's gonna be all right.
Yeah, I remember.
Hey, yo.
It's privilege, man. It's on a whole nother level.
Charleston White.
He be wild.
Wrong with him.
He wildin', right?
Sometimes he be he be on point.
sometimes the first time I heard him, he was so on point. I was like, "Oh man, tell him the truth." And I asked somebody, "So yo, you Charleston White?" He was like, "Yo, you like what he was saying?" I was like, "Yeah, I like what he was saying." Yeah, he talked the real.
I
Do
listen
your
sometimes.
research.
Yeah. You can't just be saying
Man.
everything. You be like, which post? Or something. I would say that's what I say. Which one? Which post you talking
He
about?
be
'Cause-
wild.
Yeah,
He
because I mean,
like-
Monday he was straight. You know what I'm saying? What did he do yesterday?
Hey yo, he said, I forgot what he said. He said he was gonna sue Soulja Boy because they jumped out on him. They jumped out on him, right? And it was coming where he was at. So he hit all of his crew with mace, right? But he ended up hitting the lady with mace also. So she's suing. So he said he gonna sue Soulja Boy and all that. Then he said every job he go to, he sue him.
Nah,
Oh, yeah, I
saw
heard-
that
I
one.
did hear him say
I saw
that.
that one.
He said every job he go to, he sue him.
He sued every job.
Yeah.
I
That's
think he
crazy.
said his first job he got like what 10,000.
Yeah.
10, couple 10, then a 40.
He said he found their vulnerabilities. They don't have this.
I don't want to hear about who you did over the weekend. Hell, but I was I don't know. Crabs in a Barrel was on my mind all week. Then I listened to the great Louis Farrakhan.
Oh man.
So when you say crabs in a barrel, give me your perception of that.
I mean, I like blue crabs.
I'm talking.
My wife from Charleston, so I mean, I know when they say crabs in a barrel, I ain't never, they call a bushel. I mean, they call a bushel or whatnot, but I see them in buckets, bushel, pails, and everything like that. But I guess the perception people will want me to think about is just the crabs trying to get out of the barrel, and then upon trying to or getting close to getting out, there's another crab that's in the barrel, sees you about to get out or escape, and they pull you back down.
Yeah.
Right. But I've always wondered, just like you, I don't know if you're going to go there with the speech you heard or whatnot.
Go ahead.
But I always wonder too, crabs aren't born in a barrel. They're
Right.
born,
It's not in natural habitat.
yeah, that's not where they're born at. So who put them in the barrel?
Yeah.
That's where I always come from. Like when you say crabs in the barrel, I go like, they in the ocean, as far as I know. Who put them in the barrel?
Well, he said some things like that. He said the crabs in the barrel, and he said that there's the man that's standing over the barrels who put the crab in the barrels.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So he's watching the crabs come to the top, and you see he said some crabs do get to the top, but he make it so some certain crabs get to the top. So when the ones in the barrel see you put a certain crab and put them at the top, they pull them down. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could respect you more if you earned your way to the top. But if I just took you and I put you to the top, then how could I respect that?
Okay.
You see what I'm
That's a
saying?
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a different spin on it. It's like some people born with different advantages.
And then he said, once I take the crabs out of the barrel and put them somewhere, I then took you out the barrel, so you can't go back and get nobody else. Because if you go back and get somebody else, what I'm gonna do?
Put you back in the
I'm
barrel.
gonna put you back in the barrel.
That makes sense. But I think, essentially crabs in the barrel just mean if I'm not gonna win, you're not gonna win either.
Yeah, but
Basically.
I like that.
think
I
about
like
the-
that.
But
Yeah.
That's basically what it's
but
saying.
think why are they saying that?
Yeah, but it's hard to say since it's not a natural habitat. Will the crabs act like that if they weren't in that barrel or
No.
in that bucket?
So if we're in the ocean, we got a level playing field, right?
Yeah.
But we got put in this
So
barrel.
we don't know the behavior outside the bucket because we've always been in the bucket.
Come
But
on.
when you get out the bucket, now you can kind of see how you act out of the bucket. You know what I mean? But now you out of the bucket, you got to follow, because you didn't make it out on your own. Somebody pulled you out, so now you got to follow the guide that they set for you.
Okay.
So now the crabs in the bucket, they don't like you no more because they know you fake. They know you didn't earn your way up to that bucket. They know you was took out the bucket. Because if the other crabs, they fighting, they probably never gonna make it to the top.
But I guess that goes to say we condition that life's supposed to be hard, that we supposed to earn a spot, whether and as opposed to us that being our birthright.
Right.
That spot is supposed to be ours. I mean, we don't
It's-
have to earn it. But if I get out the bucket, if I turn around and help you out the bucket, are you gonna respect me? Or if I just leave you behind, that's where the disrespect comes from.
It is a psychological thing, I believe, because like I said, it all depends on what the situation is, and like I said, psychologically, said most of us are trained that hey, we supposed to be here and we're supposed to go no further than there. So then when you get, like he stated earlier, if someone does, escape that, hey, why ain't pulling us up? You should be back down here. And then you think about it. If you think about some of the famous people, famous artists, I mean, rappers and stuff, what they do.
We were talking about last week. If you make it, don't go back to the hood.
Don't go back to the hood. You know what I mean? So then, because they have that crab mentality, they're either going to destroy you, or they're going to want something from you, or you need to be back down here. You need to fix up here. You need to do this and do that here, or you're not from there. Why are you staying there? Why are you living there? Like, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, most of the people are conditioned. Yeah. Even at your job, most people are conditioned like this is my thing about I'm gonna speak briefly about my employment. So my employment, we're signified by leadership by the color hat that we wear, right? So you have this color hat, you could tell certain people have more respect for that person that wears that manager hat, than they do for the lead hat. All right. Or the person that has a hat that's not even in leadership. And it's like, why are you so conditioned to give this person this much respect because they got this hat on their head and might not know as much as the person that's underneath them? Or even in that, it's like, why would you go and not respect when the person that's might be under that person in leadership, but also has the right to give you information about a job, and you go above their head? You know what I mean? So that's like I said. So it's always that kind of crab in the barrel type situation. Like they don't respect you, because you don't have that. But it could be, like I said, it all depends on what the situation is. I believe that happens at a lot of jobs.
And I think another thing psychologically is, whereas I refuse to believe that every crab in that bucket wants to see you to fail. Yep. And I think most often we focus on everybody instead of the people that are receptive to us. And instead of trying to reach the people that's receptive to us, so each one can teach one, we try to save everybody, and we can't do that. So either I'm going to save myself so I can save you, and then hopefully in turn, you will turn around and save the next person. Then we can get out the bucket together. But instead of trying to save everybody, then what we're going to do, jump right back in that bucket with everybody else.
But you know what? It ain't going to work.
Why is that?
Because the barrel was made by somebody.
Yeah.
So it's a part of that plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a part of the plan.
It's the part of the plan just to see that.
But I believe sometimes we use that plan as a crutch.
Not really, because if we go back to it, right? Actually, it was something that you said, we was talking, right? Sometimes the person that make it out, when they come back and try to tell the truth or how they made it out, they say, don't force your truth on me.
Yeah. Of course. That's why I say focus on the ones that are receptive. Right. Everybody's not going to be receptive to what you got to say.
I love that.
But focus on the ones that are.
But and let's say, why you think they're not going to be receptive?
I don't know. It's so many different reasons.
And I thought about this.
Hurt people. Misery loves company.
And the truth hurts.
Yeah, sometimes your critics are right.
Yeah, the truth hurts.
But there's some people that can take constructive criticism.
Yeah,
and there's then I thought about, because I was thinking about that thing. I'm the type of person, man. I try to help anybody I can help,
but you can't,
because I was in a point when nobody ever helped me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I had to stumble up on something to get some information or something like that. Now help don't always mean I gotta hold your hand and take you through this thing, but help is be like, hey, I can say, hey yo, man, you shouldn't be doing that. And how you take it is how you take it.
Right. Okay.
And that leads up to something that happened to me at the job. Like I was stating. So, all right. So I'm in leadership, but I have people above me. Right.
Right.
So I'm always gonna look out for us. Like I'm so pro black. Like I don't have to say it. I just show it. I look out for us.
Yeah.
Like what's the name? So it's someone that's in the same level me is a lead. So for me not to have that leadership come at you and whatever, I try to guard you and tell you, hey, this is what you got to do. So I went to them, told them, explained the thing, whatever. Why did they just turn around behind my back and went to leadership anyway and said, hey, I don't like the way he told me XYZ.
What you need to do.
I'm like, I'm looking out for you. You're not comprehending it. You taking it as just like you said, they're not taking, they can't take the criticism. I'm just telling them, like, listen, I'm looking out for you. If you listen to the words that I'm saying and not the way, I mean, not me as the person, listen to the words I'm saying, you understand, like, oh, you know what? He looking out for me. And then not to say that he went to upper management and they wasn't us, but they wasn't us. And now you feel like, hey, yo, I don't like the way he said such and such this. And I'm thinking like, dude, you're not getting it. You're not understanding. Like if this was Harriet Tubman, she telling you the code how we gonna get out of here, and that shit went over your head.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have been at the Underground Railroad.
Right.
You have been left and still been a slave.
Right.
So I'm telling you the code. I'm telling you the cheat code.
Shot.
Yeah, I'm telling you the cheat code, and he just automatically just took it and went, oh, let me go tell Master. That's how I took it.
But there's so many like that.
Good one, though.
There's so
'Cause
many
damn,
like that.
When you said that, I was like, think about how many people they had the trust to do that. Not to get off the subject, but damn, though. Yeah, you right, because there would have been somebody who was like, nah, they trying to leave.
Yeah.
It took me but that's the way a job is set up. That's what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, and that's how it is with the world. That's how it's supposed to be. That 1%, and we're talking about that get pulled out of the barrel or the bucket.
Yeah, that's why they set it up. Well, they said your job is just to trade your dream for money, right?
Yeah.
What? Money is the root of what?
Evil.
The love of money.
Consider
the love of money.
The love of money.
And for the love of money is the root of evil.
But who do they force in front of?
So check this out. Your job is how you pay. Is how you pay and live, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna let somebody else do something to you to affect the way you live?
But listen, if someone is passing me information to keep me,
that's
something totally different. Like, I'm trying to keep this man guarded because he's us. I consider him us, and I know him like because per se I trained him. So I'm thinking
one of those crabs in the barrel that's gonna pull you back down because you another brother, and it was like, well, this nigga ain't gonna tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how I took it as. And then, like I said, and then another thing is too, just like how you said that people can't take the truth. Like he could have easily said, "Yo, can I see you, West End?" We could have talked about that outside of there, but you didn't do that. You waited till you left, got where you wanted to get to, and then you call somebody else that's above me.
I guess the thing is finding out who is receptive and who is not, and that takes a lot of time too.
Yeah, it does.
It takes a lot of time because it's a waste of time and a waste of breath telling somebody and who's just pushing back on you. You know what I'm saying?
But it's shocking. It's also too because when you do something like that, like how Jamel said, you know, he tried to help out everybody, and you're not expecting them to push back like that.
Yeah.
Because you think that they understand, and then when you find out they don't understand, it's like, dang, did I just waste my breath? Did I waste my time? Did I not present this the right way?
And I think a lot of times people get discouraged. Those people that are it. And those people may have a calling for that. And then when you get shot down by your own people that you're trying to help, it makes you discouraged. And maybe you don't want to help the next person.
Yeah.
Or the next person. Because you done got burned before.
Or they still stuck in the barrel.
They're stuck in the barrel.
Remember that barrel was built.
Yeah.
That
Don't forget that barrel was
created
built.
for a reason.
But at the same time,
It's
too,
still stuck
when you
in
say
it,
that
though.
barrel, the people, the ones who you say get lifted out or whatnot, that's who they get put. Those are our symbols of success. To give you that level of hope. You can do it that way too.
And hope can trick you. Hope can trick you.
A lot of things definitely can. True.
Sure.
But listen,
They had hope.
a lot of our leaders and greats have been murdered by their own.
And it'll be like that. But look at it. A lot of them, like a lot of crime, like what they say, black on black crime. It's black on black crime because they all live in that same area.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of people been murdered. I hear people say, "Yo, when I get rich, I'm leaving. I ain't coming back." I'm always gonna be there.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? If I-
you
if I-
don't have to be. You don't have to help.
Yeah.
You don't have to be in the physical to help.
Yeah,
You
but
give
see,
back.
actually, you do, because you got to let them see.
For that,
You got to let them
necessarily.
see. But see,
yeah,
now-
because it hits different.
yeah, you got to let them see. Now, you can't. It's hard to fix what they say, a broken adult, but you can guide a kid when you catch them at an early age. Now I do my best to adult, but I look at the kids that's in 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, because those are the kids that's gonna make a change.
And they on the brink.
Yeah,
they on that.
So if I ever made it to where I want to make it, that's who I want to see me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them grown dudes to see me come through it like that. So that's where I'm gonna go to. That's where I'm always, that's where I'm always gonna work. What they say, the poverty-stricken neighborhood. I want the money to go to the poverty-stricken neighborhood. I don't give to these big companies because I know they don't know where the money need to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
As far as they know the money is going where it needs to go. That's why I'm a millionaire / billionaire.
I know where the money gonna go.
Right.
Need to go. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't do I couldn't help in the physical. I'm just keep it real.
Oh yeah,
I ain't gotta
keep it 100.
I could come back.
I'm that type of dude.
Yeah, I understand that.
Like
my thing would be implementing programs and things for low and target people like us and kids like us.
But you could come back and make speeches.
Yeah,
and you can come back and do stuff like that. But you ain't gotta live there.
To live there, no.
No, I ain't talking about living there. I'm talking about come. But a lot of people that move out don't ever come back.
Oh, okay. Well, I was saying, I think y'all saying the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm
always. We probably saying the same thing.
She's saying I ain't gonna live.
No, I ain't talking about you living there.
Oh, okay.
But it's crazy. You could ride. I ride through neighborhoods every day, man, and because like the kind of work I do, I'm in the poverty-stricken neighborhoods. You know.
Yeah.
Ride through a poverty-stricken neighborhood.
I do.
My question is this: is it the neighborhoods or is it the people?
It's the neighborhoods where the people live.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes together.
Those neighborhoods they just look. They look.
It's the look of desperation.
Yeah, it is. The houses are older,
and desperate people will.
The sidewalks the sidewalks don't have a nice edge up. You know.
So also my reason I asked that question because some of this stuff is psychological. So if we took we went to poverty stricken neighborhoods. Excuse me, I've been taking little drinks, but
okay, that's okay.
And we took them people out of there and put them in nice neighborhoods. Do you think you
can't do that?
I'm just asking a question. I'm gonna break it down. Do you think that would change some of their mindsets? Not everyone, but some of the people's mindsets.
No.
I think
you got to train them before they get up out of there.
I think some. Just because somebody's poverty stricken, like nowadays, it don't take much for them to consider you in poverty. Like for real,
it's been normal. But if you take somebody, like they say, if you could take somebody out of the neighborhood and put them in a whole different kind of neighborhood, and they really feel uncomfortable.
I think it
and want to go back. But the thing is like I say, when I say in the hood, you got to. In the neighborhood, I ain't gonna call it in the neighborhoods. That's where you got to implement programs, a mindset change, and that's a hard thing.
It's very hard
because there's people in nice neighborhoods still got messed up mindsets. You know what I'm saying? That didn't have everything. They got messed up mindsets. But then if you don't have the right type of mindset, or you didn't have the right type of guidance, counsel to show you that it can be better than this, you gonna let. They say if you tell little Johnny he ain't. What he gonna be? You always gonna say he ain't right? Yeah. So before that's just like you could take me out, but I need some training before I get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I need you before I move out here. Take me to another neighborhood and let me see something. Cause I'd have been in places like in California. I met a guy named Paul in California. There was some Inglewood. He's never been out of Inglewood.
Yeah, I can believe that.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know, man. I more so think that if you take someone out of a poverty-stricken area and put them in a nice area, their mindset is going to change dramatically. It might not be on the correct page as it should be from the beginning, but I think it's because the reason when they say, well, I'm in an environment where I was, because I'm gonna speak even on a lower level, not even saying that someone come help. When you have people move from the north and you see where they lived at in the north and they come down here to the south and they get more for their money down here, their mindset changed. I've seen people that I know that were straight hustlers and killers back up north, and they live somewhere in the south or the Midwest somewhere, and they live in a nice neighborhood. And now they're like the Brady Bunch. And I'm looking like, yo, I remember you. Now you live here. You wasn't, because their mindset changed because I guess they said, I don't want to be because of the environment, and plus they're not a product of the environment, and then plus they don't want to be that person that's sticking them up.
That adapt.
Yeah.
Now some people want to change, they just don't know how to change. Now you take this guy right out of the projects, and really I can speak on this because I've been through this stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just using this. And he used to eating with a plastic fork, right? Then I done took you, right? Because when I took, let's say I didn't take you because I'm not thinking that I done took you like we did the Willis and Arnold, right? Just take Willis and Arnold, right? Let's use them.
Different stroke.
Yeah. Let's say if they was eating with a plastic fork, they went to Philip Drummond house. Now, the Philip Drummond house, you got a
Made.
hold on. You got a regular spoon, you got a regular fork, you got a salad fork, and you got that other little fork, right? So I'm sitting here right now, right? We're going to eat. I don't know which one to use.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you took out and just threw them in there. You know, on TV, that shit look real cool. Yeah, I'm just going to throw them in there. But in real life, there's going to have to be some change.
Yeah, definitely.
When I came to South Carolina, after doing 5 years in prison, after doing 15 years in the street, there's going to have to be some change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it started.
So-
That's why I think it's a case by case.
Yeah, 'cause
You
it
gotta
start
see
on the inside.
People mindset.
So that's why I like to say I want to be in the hood. I want to talk to kids and like, yo, put a game down.
I
Read
guess
this book or something.
for
Like that.
somebody
You know
who-
what I'm saying?
But
And
I
I
think
want to
we-
make sure them programs are properly being ran.
But I think that when you give people better stuff, they do have a sense. There's a sense of pride there that they'll carry themselves and they'll have a little bit more pride in how they treat their
Yeah,
environment.
But
like
yeah,
giving the
that's-
kid a new pair of shoes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like, but if
They
you
would love them shoes to death.
exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
man.
But if
Can
you
I-
clean up, but if you
I got
clean
one-
up a neighborhood, then they might love the neighborhood a little bit.
Yeah.
Somebody take it.
But still, now what kind of neighborhood are we cleaning up? The projects, or are we cleaning up a neighborhood that has homes?
Oh, I was thinking of a neighborhood with homes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But hold on, I want to say something. We can go back, right? Like we said about the shoes. So I was picking up my son today, right? We riding, right? I see this little dude walking, right? He got on some slips, but he got his Air Forces in his hand. And hey, them things are so white. You know what I'm saying?
Messing
He
them up.
wasn't walking home in them shoes.
I know that's
Oh
right.
my goodness,
Hey, I blew the horn at it. I said, "You go ahead, boy."
I know that's right.
we're messing up my
Yeah.
sneakers.
And then messing up. That's
Yeah.
how my son. He put a new pair of shoes on, and why he walking like that? My mama said, "Why he walking like that?"
Because he can't crease
He ain't
it.
about to crease his
Oh my goodness,
He's
man.
tripping.
But I think if we get back, you know, with our people, so long we've been told we ain't this, we second class, 3/4 of a man and stuff like this.
3/5.
They started believing it. But if you start telling, yo, you really come for your ancestors, come from kings and queens. When we say you're a king and a queen, or you a prince and a princess, we ain't talking about just the type that said you're a queen on social
But
media, but you're a queen for real. You know what I'm saying? You come from the grandest continent. Am I saying right? Africa.
But what we were talking about, Corey, it wasn't that long ago.
So, we only been free.
It
Yeah.
wasn't that long
Yeah.
ago. You thinking about where we was just getting holes and spit on because we was
Yeah.
sitting at the table, and
Yeah.
it wasn't that long ago. So even though what you're saying is correct,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's conditioned.
Yes.
It's deep down. It's
It
deep
is.
seated.
Yeah, it
like
is.
But as long as
it might be 200 years
It's 400.
from now.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about from now.
Yeah.
Where we're really, really, really like as a people realizing that.
yeah,
It's gonna
but-
take
It's gonna take
double the amount of time to get out of it than how we got in it.
Yeah, but keep saying it.
Yeah, we got to. We
You
can't
got to
trying-
keep saying
and,
it.
and we got
Never.
And you got to be on. You got when they act. Oh man, kings don't act like that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Queens don't act like that.
Listen,
You know what I'm
first
saying?
person.
Every
I used
day.
to tell them,
Right. Yeah.
tell them at work, listen, does my blackness offend thee?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong?
I like the
What's going on?
the.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm the type of person I don't even say nothing. I just what the song said. I'm the man when I walk through.
Like, we got to do our own. Like,
really do.
even now, like I was looking on TikTok and they was saying, you know, how do you liberate yourself from that? And people were like just saying like, I choose not to, you know, comfortability. Like you want to make yourself more applicable to them. You want to make them feel more comfortable around you.
Yep.
because white is right.
Yeah. So now people are breaking out of that. Like, if
Yeah.
you coming in, I'm not moving out the way.
Yeah.
You walk around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look at me with that little stupid smirk,
Yeah, I got one.
I'm
for
going to
you.
still mug you. Like, what's good?
You know what? I ain't never moved out the way.
But you know, it's
But
people
some-
I
that
just
there's
said
some people
I'm just
that-
thinking.
yeah.
I ain't never moved out the way.
Some of us didn't.
Yeah.
Some of us did.
But that's-
because that's what we were taught, or that's what we saw.
Some,
Yeah.
some dudes, you see them get talked to by a superior, like you said, how the hierarchy is, and you know we have the glass ceilings in the corporate environment and everything like that. When certain people talk to them, shoulders drop, heads
Yes,
go
go
down,
down. Yep.
things like that.
And then
That's never.
listen, just
never been me.
just in greeting, just in greeting alone though. Like
Yeah.
like I said, they'll say sir to them, but say my nigga to you.
Hey, y'all tell them, don't call me no nigga.
Yeah.
Nobody been. No, that's
Don't call me.
No.
Yeah. Don't call my name. My mama named me Tramel.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
we
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I will say this, and I'm gonna always say this. And like, I had a blow up with a white guy on Facebook one time, and he was a friend of my Facebook friend, and he had a post up, and it was a funny post or whatever. But I don't know what it is. It's divine intervention. I just had to click and see what the comments were like, and so it was a lot of his other white friends, and they was like, "Yeah, my nigga, that was funny." Blah blah blah. So by me, I'm gonna have to say something. I was like, y'all cool saying that?
Yeah.
Like, what's good?
Yeah.
So by me asking that question,
said what's
I should have
good.
never asked that question. Me as a black woman, but I asked that question and they got offended that I even asked them that question.
Yeah. It's a level of entitlement with even a word.
Just I don't care if
It's
you
just-
grew up
Think of-
surrounded by black people.
Think about it. How many? And I don't know if it was a comedian or something on VH1, Comedy Central, something. There's only one word
that you can't say.
that we saying you can't say. One, uno. That's it. And your entitled ass feel like I could say it if I want to.
If you could say it, I could say it. And I'm like this.
One.
We earn the right to say
We
it if we
built
want
this country.
to. Or we don't
like you
have
saying,
to say
we
it.
kings and queens, and there's one
We
word.
don't have to say it. But if we want to say it, we can say it. But that's our choice.
You're right.
That's ours. That's what we say. They want us to have nothing. Nothing. That's blue. I raise up.
I don't appreciate that now. Just don't say that.
That's one word. One
Don't
word,
say
bro.
that. I have a problem with them saying sis, but I let that slide.
See?
Don't say that.
I don't even want to call me bruh.
I mean, hey, that's your
Hey,
choice.
and when they say big bruh, I was like, oh yeah, he about to ask for something. He about to ask for something. Big bruh. And what trips me out, man, is an older dude call you. You ain't even supposed to call me no big bro.
Oh.
But
You want to hold something.
Oh, that
wanna
could
hold
that,
something.
that could big bruh could mean two different things. The big could mean two different things. It can mean big and it's like stature, like you're tall, or it can mean big, like yo, you doing it big, and I need something. You know what I mean? So like it can mean big,
Depends
like
on
stature,
who's
who's
saying
saying
it.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. There's so
I
many
don't care.
words out here has
Call me
double meaning.
Jamel.
I have a big.
See, right now,
Yo.
I'm proud of my name.
I
My
hear
name is
you.
Jamel
Yeah.
Live.
And that's
Call
why
me
I say
Jamel or call me Mel.
It's all right.
You know what
It's
I'm saying?
up
Mel.
to us
That's
if we
good.
want to use the word or not. But you're
Yeah.
not going to tell me I'm not going to use it because you used it to defame me. I took the power from that. Now, if I want to use it, I'm going to use it.
Run-
if
run
I
that
don't
back.
want to use
what they
it,
took it for? What they try to do?
they try to defame me with that word.
They tried to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
want.
saying.
Yeah, I call that power back.
Oh, wait, say it one more time.
I
What they
call
try to
that
do?
power. They try to defame me with that word.
That's what I'm
I
talking
call
about.
the power back. Now, if I choose not to use it, then fine.
Yeah.
But if I choose to use it, mind your business.
Mind you.
That's what I'm talking about.
My
kid.
word.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's our
That's
word.
what I'm talking about.
It's one word.
2 glasses.
Two shots.
Two shots. Two shots. I'm saying.
Wow.
Set it off and don't play. Don't play. That's all I'm saying. One word. It's one word.
It's one word.
That's the only word.
It's one word.
One.
And please, I don't care. Listen.
How you feel? That's
And
the.
it is the ones that use the hard R.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
because that's like you said. They want to
Now,
feel
when
privileged.
you use the hard R, now you use the A, you done got out of line. I'm gonna have to put you in your place.
Yeah.
That's your warning. We good. But when you use that hard R, you know what you're doing.
That's a fight.
That's a fight.
Yeah.
That for real.
2 shots.
Yeah. They be tripping, man. This level of entitlement.
For real.
Stand that you, man.
What we ain't gonna do? Okay, in other news,
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Breonna Taylor,
Right?
Yes.
I saw
the
that.
police officers are getting charged.
Oh yeah.
Finally.
Clap it up for that.
Finally.
About time. It's about time. It's
time.
about damn time.
Oh, they said it's been 2 years.
Come on, man. Yeah,
It doesn't even
years.
seem that long, does it?
No, but it's been 2 years.
Tell them what the trick is. Tell them what the trick is.
What's the trick?
Now, see, the trick was to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So you'll see that. Oh, they finally doing something.
Yeah, that's sentencing.
So no, they ain't got sentenced yet.
That's what I'm
They just
saying.
gotta
That's
get
coming.
convicted.
That's got to come, right?
But when you go through the
gotta get
trial, they got
convicted
charged.
first.
They got to
They
go
gotta
through
get
trial.
You got to get convicted
So
first.
But they
they might get probation.
met up though.
But see, they trick us. Oh, we did it. No, wait till the
They just got indicted.
We wanted that indictment.
Yeah.
No, we want a
wanted that.
conviction.
We want a conviction, but we
Yeah.
got to get the indictment
In order-
first.
but that's the thing.
And then what's that? What's the guy? What's the guy? The black guy. He's Mitch McConnell's son-in-law.
You got me. I
don't know that black guy.
Please
He
don't
was
answer.
assistant attorney general or something in Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Oh God, I gotta look him up.
Don't know. What did he do though? What did he do? What did he say?
Yeah, he did. When they first had the grand jury,
Yeah,
and then he decided not to indict.
yeah.
So I don't know what happened with. They must what you call it?
Appealed.
Appealed that.
Okay.
And that's when they got the indictment. But him, blacker than all of us, decided that they didn't have enough evidence.
Oh yeah,
to indict.
because he's the crab that they pull out the bucket.
Yeah,
Tell
he's
him
the
that-
crab.
He's the crab that they pull
they
out the
got
bucket.
out. Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, he's the one. What the hell?
Yeah. After being put on the top.
But hey, yo, we had a minute 11.
Minute or hour?
An hour and 11.
I mean,
Minute 11. Straight up, man. There you go, man. Straight up. That's why that boy told on you at work. Hey, yo, man, I appreciate having y'all on Real Talk 360. Oh, let me fix my hat. This is my work hat, too, y'all. Oh, yeah. Hey, be quiet, Kenny.
A little ashy. That's
Yeah,
all right.
go straight up. Keep talking. Look at you. All right. 4 shots. Hey, I appreciate everybody that hung in there with us today, man.
yeah, good looking out.
This show was brought to you by Crafty Creations. If you need a cup, if you need a cup or you need a shirt, hey, don't go to the bigger man. Come to the Crafty brand.
Ooh.
And the number is, tell them what the number is.
843-687-7380.
Yeah, and hit extension 1, you'll get Kiara Chadwick, or you might get Corey Chadwick. Hey, yo, shop with them, man. They're doing good things, and they're black owned. But
They have some nice cups. Check them out.
nice too, man.
TikTok.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't
put
know
your face
what's your
on
name
it.
on TikTok.
Tori Chad on TikTok. Come check us out. I told you I got the soundtrack to the cups.
And believe Crafty Creations is with a K, right?
Crafty
Right,
Creations,
right.
yes, is with a K. Yes.
All right.
K-R-A-F-T-E-E.
Yes, and also have a Facebook page. You can see the pictures on Facebook also.
And sponsored by 119 Media Group.
Hey,
go.
hey.
What's up?
But hey, yo, we'll check y'all out, man. We're gonna get out of here. I got 2. I'm on 1 cup. I still got some more. And yo,
He's a lightweight.
my head getting hot again. I don't know that. You got my nerves. Hey, we'll holler at you straight up.
Have a good one, y'all.
Bye. Be safe.
Peace.
COVID cough.
Yeah, I'm coming off a cold.
That ain't it.
I ain't saying no COVID cough.
Open your
COVID.
ears and listen. Direction for your ambitions. New narrative.
It's the Community Coalition. Drumel, Corey, and Dory.
Yeah, I wanted to address that before.
Oh,
I'm like,
Lord.
yo, I don't